Alright, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do a part 2 of this hurricane. You can tell it's getting real windy right now. Well, you can see, look, you just see the rain whipping off the roof over there. Look, that's how windy it is. Oh shit, it's getting way over here. As of right now, my car's safe, so I ain't gotta worry about the scat pack. It's doing good. But yeah, the wind has definitely picked up. I'm gonna add to this as it comes. As you can tell, it's pretty dark outside. It's only 7 o'clock. Normally it don't get dark here till about 7:45, so darker than usual, for sure. Well, look at Pine Tree over there leaning its ass off. If that falls, I would not be surprised if that actually falls today. We already had a branch over here on this house here fall on the back of that house. Not sure if it went through the house or anything, or if they got damaged. They actually evacuated. We got some neighbors that are parked over there to make it look like their home, so there's no loot. Whoa, shit! Wind almost blew the phone out my hand. So yeah, it's starting to get bad, but no, the media is not hyping it up. It's bad in some areas, and I think we're about to catch the bad end of the storm here. So I'll keep y'all updated with the next part of this video. Yeah, I don't know how good the night recording is on these S20 Ultras, because that's what I do all my videos on. But as you can tell, the wind has definitely picked up. It ain't raining as much right now. About 20 minutes it passed, but look, you can just see everything just swaying right now. Look. Remember that pine tree I showed y'all a couple minutes ago? Oh, it's been 20 minutes here, but look. It is like forever leaning right now. Before it was just swaying, now it's leaning. So, yeah, it's starting to pick up. Look how fast the clouds are moving. We've had strong gusts. We're actually now in a tornado watch until 6 o'clock in the morning. We've had strong gusts of wind. With a howling noise. It didn't quite sound like a train yet, but I done told the wife if it starts sounding like a train is outside the door, because I know even though we live about 3 miles from the train tracks, I told her if we hear a train sound, because I know there ain't no trains moving right now, if we hear a train sound, get the fuck in the bathroom and close all the doors, all the windows and everything, because the shit's about to hit the fan. But as of right now, we're still okay, but you can definitely tell we're on the bad side of the storm right now. Things have definitely gotten worse. It's getting dark quick. It's only 7:20 right now, so I'll keep y'all updated. Stay tuned for the very next part, which will be later, but instantly for y'all. I just wanted to catch this real quick. The wind just picked up instantly. Whoa, y'all can hear the microphone. Y'all can definitely hear it. I'm not even going outside right now. Screw that. But yeah, it's definitely it's picking up, y'all. It's getting worse here. This is the bad part of the storm for us. So wish us luck. I'm gonna keep posting to this video, and I'm gonna upload all at one time. So it's definitely windy as hell right now. Okay, I'm chancing coming outside for y'all. Oh my god. I don't know how bad y'all can see the wind whipping the rain. I don't think this is picking up. Look, yeah, you can see it in the street. That the wind is just whipping. Oh, it is just whipping off the house. Yeah, it's look at that. Shit, let's do a microphone. Hello. Hey, I'll come back. Oh yeah. It's starting to get bad for us, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, it is the next morning. It got so bad last night, they had what are those things? Transformers blowing left and right, so I quit recording. I felt too dangerous to even get near the windows and anything. As you can tell, the streets did flood. It was a lot worse than this. You can tell where it stopped. It was all the way down. The neighbor's tree back here. As you can tell, that's the top right there. Fell. The other neighbor had his siding all blown off the house. This house back here is completely damaged. Tree fell on it, so it got pretty bad last night. Like I said, it got to the point where I was scared to even come near the window and record. So yeah, like I said, the bad part of the storm was coming last night. Yeah, look at the damage. Oh, wow, that sucks. That sucks. But yeah, like I said earlier in this part of the video, no, the media was not blowing it up. It was bad. We just were on the good side of the storm yesterday evening, and the bad storm hit around, it started hitting around 7 o'clock when I started doing the first part of the recording. So well, that's the sighting. It probably hit my car, if I had to guess. I don't see no scratches and stuff yet, but leaf. But I guess I'll check out my car later when it's dry and everything. But yeah, like I said, it got pretty bad last night to the point where I just couldn't record no more. So this is what the bad end of the hurricane looked like. You know, knocking stuff down, knocking pine trees down. I was worried about this tree falling, but apparently it stayed. Those trees I mentioned earlier in the video, as you can tell, the pine tree is leaning even more, so the next storm will probably take those 2 pine trees out that I said was going to probably fall, but I guess we'll see. I guess when the water resides, I'll go drive around and assess some damage, and I'll finish the video off with like the damage around the neighborhood and city. I just wanted to add in this little clip. I didn't even walk in my backyard yet until just now, but looks like I lost my fence. So this is all gonna have to be replaced. That sucks. Took a walk around the corner, and as soon as I turned the corner, I see this tree leaning across the road. This is my parents' house here. It did not hit their house. They were very lucky. My dad did have his classic Buick Regal under there, but he said that it turned out real good. It was just it landed everywhere but on the Regal, like landed like around it. So, but the neighbors didn't fare out too well. Smashed the car, and as you can tell around the corner, they had the tree on the house and everything. So I just had to come check on my parents since they do live 1 block from me. So like I said, the bad part of the storm was yet to come, and this is the aftermath. All right guys, I'm now in the scat. The water has receded. I'm going to check out some more damage. Y'all just saw the tree that was on my parents' house. So I came home, got the scat. Now I'm going to check on my father-in-law's house, which is about 2 blocks over. Make sure his house is okay. It looks like the pastor's house over here has their tree branch down. But other than that, they look like they fared pretty well. So that's good for my pastor of the church. I've heard that they got some trees on other houses around here as well. Like on this block down here somewhere, they got a tree down on a house I heard about. Not sure if I'm gonna go down that road or not. Well, you can just hear the shit hitting the bottom of the car. Let's see. Down there don't look too bad, but I need to go check on father-in-law's house. So. It's still flooded up here a little bit. You can get by it, but there's water in the street. I wouldn't really call that flooded, but it's in the street. You know, if I can drive through it with my car, then I don't really count that as a flood. But there's still water in the street there. So everything looks good over here for the most part. A lot of small branches and trees. A lot of people lost their fences, which is nothing. That's an easy replacement. I'm sure insurance will be glad to replace fences over houses and shit. Cool. All right, let's see. All right, about to pull up on my father-in-law's house now. Look like he just lost the siding, or gutters. It looks like he lost. But other than that, I don't see no damage to his house. I see some trees down in the backyard. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop this here, and I'm gonna go in the backyard and check on his house. All right, leaving the in-laws house now. Looks like the neighbors got some damage. There's debris everywhere. stuff in the street. I got to swerve. Oh boy. My father-in-law house fared okay. Just some gutters came off. Looked like a couple of shingles at the top. Probably need to be redone. I wouldn't say it needs a whole new roof, just the top of the roof. Look, they fold fences down, leaning. So that bad side of the hurricane definitely did some damage to us. So I'm gonna go ride the main road and then go home, and I'm gonna stop the video there. Everybody's cleaning up, that's good. We quick around here to get our houses looking back to normal. That's what I like about this neighborhood. We did a lot better than Hurricane Katrina 16 years ago. That's for sure. This ain't nearly the, well, they got a tree in the street over there. Oh, damn. Old tree in the street. So. Got a tree down there. I say we fared pretty well, but there's definitely a lot of damage and a lot of cleanup. No telling when we're going to be getting power back. We definitely aren't the only 4 without power now. I want to say this whole neighborhood is without power. So probably a good thing they didn't come fix our electricity. Still pissed me off that they said they were going to come fix it within an hour and they didn't even come out. I was kind of pissed at that. See a fellow co-worker back behind me lost his fence. I noticed a lot of fences are gone. So if that's the damage that most people have, then most people are going to be good. Gas station I get food at all the time. This place has got some good food right here. So, what's up? Yeah, this place has got some really good food. This gas station here. Oh, look like that pine tree leaning. That tree almost fell, but there ain't nothing over here. A couple trees fell over here. Oh well. That's all empty lot there, so I mean you ain't gotta worry about that. Looked like they had some cleanup already on these roads here. See all the debris in the street. It looks like they had a bunch of debris up here too. Hope y'all can still hear me with all this wind. Power line's dangling. That power line looks a little loose. Ooh, it's windy right here. Alright, I'm not doing a tour like I did yesterday. I'm just assessing the nearby damage in my area. That's the extension pond. Wow, look at the damage. So, I don't know if I'm gonna go down this street. It's a little flooded. All right, well, I'm not going down this street in my car. I'm gonna go ahead and turn back around. But that's gonna be the end of the video. But yeah, like I said, commented. Somebody asked me in my first video if the media was blowing it out of proportion. The answer is no, the media was not blown out of proportion. We just didn't hit the bad side yet. This is the aftermath of the bad side. So, but I guess I'm going back the other way I came because I can't get to my house from this, and I'm not flooding out my my $50,000 car that I paid $35,717 for. Either way, I'm not flooding it. Whew, heard that. So, all right. So, till next time. Peace. Hey, what up guys? Welcome to the bonus section of this where I try to explain to the best of my ability the good side and the bad side of a hurricane, and why I was explaining in the first video that we were on the good side and the worst side or the bad side was coming later that night, and which is what the second part of the video just saw was. But I did a little crappy drawing diagram here to try the best of my ability. I'm gonna try to explain it so y'all understand, you know, why the good side of the hurricane wasn't as bad, and then when the bad side hit, hell broke loose. By the way, this is day 4 without power. You can hear my neighbor's generator. I don't have a generator. I wasn't smart enough to buy one. I'm definitely going to get one probably I think stores are going to start stocking up around October, November, so I'm definitely going to go get a generator. I'm probably going to get a tri-fuel generator. In case you don't know what that is, that's where it can run off of gasoline, it can run off of propane, or it can run off of natural gas where you hook it up to your house. But you have to turn off the gas line, hook it up, and then when you hook it up, you turn it on because it's portable and it don't stay hooked up to the house. I think those run about $1,400–1,500. I'm spending a pretty penny on those, but it's definitely worth it because I'm not living without power again. This is ridiculous. It is 85 degrees in my house right now, and it's noon. It's not even the hottest part of the day yet, which is 2 o'clock. Last night I went to bed at midnight and it was still 87 degrees in my house. Have not been sleeping well, but I do go back to work today, so I guess we'll see how long that is. Because from what I hear, the Mississippi River is down. They got boats that are sunk. They're talking about not being able to get fuel on the river for about 2–3 weeks. And if that's the case, I'll probably work 1, 2, maybe 3 days, and that's going to be it. I'm not going to be able to go to work because they're not going to need anybody on the boats because none of the boats is going to have fuel and there ain't going to be no one working. So hopefully that's not the case because that is my main source of income. But let me get to this diagram here so I can show y'all exactly what a good side and a bad side of the hurricane is and try to explain it to the best of my ability. And I hope I don't have the drawing wrong or whatever, but either way, I can still explain it. I might get the winds mixed up, but I can still explain the good side and the bad side of the hurricane. All right, as you can tell on this diagram, I got bad side, good side, okay. When I did the first video, my point of view video where I was driving around, I said it wasn't that bad and everything. We were on this side of the hurricane. Well, actually we're like right on the edge of the eye right here. All right, right on the skirts because it hit west of us. All right, that's the good side, okay, because this is where the hurricanes pick up the water and all that stuff, and the winds. I mean, it's still strong, but it's not as strong as whipping around this way. This is the bad side here. This is where where the hurricane throws all the rain and all the debris and everything. This is where it picks up the debris. This is where, you know, if you catch my drift, kind of like a tornado. If you see a tornado, you know, it picks it up and then whips it around. Okay, so it always picks it up on the good side and whips it around on the bad side. All right, this is the bad side over here. This is the major bad side, and this is the other bad side here. Okay, this is the bad side that hit. This was the west part of the hurricane. If you're on the west side of the hurricane, like if they would have did a direct hit to New Orleans, everything from the eye back on the west side here would have been the bad side of the hurricane. All right, this is where the most damage hits. All right, and then the second worst side, or second bad side, is over here on this side, right before the good side. Okay, this is where we hit earlier that day when I did the first video. And when I started recording the other part of the video where I said I'm scared, I'm not even going outside no more, this is the part of the hurricane we had. And thanks to this is why we're out of power right here. It snapped power poles, pine trees on houses and stuff. You saw all that. That all happened during the bad side of the hurricane, okay? I hope this better demonstrates the bad side and good side, so that next time you see me or somebody else that you follow on YouTube in the South, on like Florida, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, and of course Louisiana, if they say they're on the good side or the bad side of the hurricane, refer back to this video and it'll explain to you what the good side and bad side of the hurricane is and why they're worried. All right, when a hurricane hits, most people want to be on the good side first, because when this bad side whips around, it's not as bad as this side over here. This is where the worst damage got. Now, I got videos and pictures and stuff that I'm not sharing because it's personal stuff and all that, but of fellow workers and friends that live on the West Bank, and they got water to the rooftops over there. I want to say on West Bank, New Orleans. I've seen they said they got a bridge somewhere over there that collapsed in the water, so they can't even get across the river right now. I heard the electrical tower, the main electrical tower, fell down for New Orleans. Somebody said it fell in the water. Somebody just said it fell. So I don't know if it fell in the river or if it fell, but I know it fell. And it survived Katrina, so they got so when the bad side hit, it really wrecked New Orleans. They're talking about months without power. I'm not sure how long, don't quote me on that, but I've seen pictures and videos of buildings floating away on the West Bank and everything. And I think they still have water right now. I'm not sure how bad it is, but they had several boats that sunk. They have barges broke loose everywhere. The Chalmette ferry broke loose. So to answer y'all's question, no, the media did not blow it out of proportion. the actual part of the hurricane. Now, I know some media try to bluff it a little bit before the hurricane hit, but no. New Orleans got hit bad this year, again, like Katrina. We didn't, on the North Shore side, wasn't as bad as New Orleans, thankfully. But we're waiting on our electrical company to restore power. They're doing the worst part of town before they come to us, which kind of sucks. I wish they would have done us first because it's not as bad. We just got a couple of snap poles here and there around the neighborhood that you could easily replace, and they could get power. I mean, that's like a one-day job or whatever, but they doing poles that are like got trees on it and stuff across town. So I guess they're trying to get to them first. But I hope that explains the good side, bad side that I was mentioning in the video. And I hope y'all enjoyed this little section. I hope y'all understand a little bit better about, you know, about the, what hurricanes can do. And if y'all got free time, look up some Hurricane Ida videos. They got a couple of them up on YouTube already. I just got service back last night, where to the point where I can actually upload. That's why I'm actually shooting this part of the video now, so I can upload it. But I haven't been able, I mean, there was no point in recording anymore after that night with the bad hurricane and stuff. I just walked around and I showed y'all some of the trees that were down, and that was about it. So until then, at least y'all know I'm safe. Everything's good. As far as damage for me, I got my fence fell down and my wooden floors from the that's been in this house since the 1960s. It's starting to pop up from the moisture, so I'm gonna have to. So as far as insurance goes, I'm gonna have to replace my fence and I'm gonna have to replace my wooden floors, which sucks because the whole purpose of me buying this old house that I live in was because the antiqueness of the house. You know, because of the wooden floors. I love wooden floors, and if I ever got rich, I'd probably have wooden floors in my house. So, but I love wooden floors. You know, it's I guess the old soul in my body. But until next time, y'all.